Hello there, and welcome back. Before we begin, understand this. You already participate in psychological power games every day without realizing it. Attraction is not random. It is patterned, predictable, and deeply rooted in human survival psychology. We like to believe love is choice, but psychology shows it is often recognition. The mind is drawn to what feels familiar, not what is healthy. This is why emotionally unavailable people often feel irresistible. They activate the chase response. The brain confuses intensity with importance. When attention is inconsistent, dopamine spikes. This creates craving. Stable affection produces calm, but chaos produces obsession. Many people mistake emotional anxiety for passion. Control rarely appears as domination at first. It arrives as charm, mystery, or emotional distance. The one who withholds attention often holds power, not because they are superior, but because the other invests more. Investment imbalance creates dependency. The person who cares less controls the pace. This dynamic forms unconsciously. The human mind values what it must earn. Easy access is misread as low value. Scarcity increases perceived worth. This is why unpredictability feels attractive. The nervous system stays alert, interpreting uncertainty as significance. This has nothing to do with love and everything to do with conditioning. Power in relationships is often invisible. It hides in who apologizes first, who initiates contact, who tolerates discomfort. The one who fears loss more adapts more. Adaptation becomes self-erasure over time. Attraction deepens when someone mirrors our unspoken wounds. The distant partner triggers abandonment anxiety. The critical partner activates the need to prove worth. The emotionally unavailable partner offers a chance to rewrite childhood endings. The mind believes, if this person finally chooses me, I am healed. This is why people stay in painful dynamics longer than logic allows. Control also appears through emotional confusion. Mixed signals. When behavior and words don't align, the mind seeks resolution. This mental loop strengthens attachment. Clear affection does not trap the mind. Confusion does. Many manipulators do not intend harm. They simply regulate their own insecurity through control. When someone fears intimacy, they manage distance by withholding warmth. When they fear abandonment, they tighten grip through jealousy or monitoring. Both are control responses, not love responses. Emotional power is strongest when unacknowledged. Silence after conflict can be more controlling than shouting. Withdrawal creates anxiety. Anxiety invites compliance. The brain prefers discomfort over disconnection. People often give in just to restore closeness. This reinforces the pattern. Attraction also links to perceived status. Confidence is magnetic because it signals internal safety. However, performative confidence hides fragility. True confidence does not seek dominance. It allows space. The need to win arguments or assert superiority reveals insecurity. Healthy power is calm. Unhealthy power is loud or absent. Love becomes distorted when one person becomes the regulator of the other's emotions. When happiness depends on another's mood, power imbalance exists. This dynamic breeds resentment. The one who carries emotional weight becomes exhausted. The other becomes dependent. Desire fades under pressure. Control kills polarity. Emotional availability requires mutual autonomy. People often believe being needed equals being loved. Psychology disagrees. Being chosen freely is love. Being needed for regulation is obligation. Attraction fades when one partner becomes a caretaker or therapist. Desire thrives on curiosity and respect, not management. Many relationships fail, not from lack of love, but from imbalance of power. When one voice dominates, the other disappears. When one adapts constantly, identity erodes. Control can also be internal. Self-control through suppression creates passive relationships. Fear of conflict leads to silent resentment. The body remembers what the mouth does not say. Tension accumulates. Emotional honesty feels risky, but prevents collapse. Attraction responds to authenticity. Masking reduces intimacy. Power shifts when boundaries appear. Boundaries are not rejection. They are clarity. People who respect boundaries feel safer. Those who resist them seek control. Attraction built on fear cannot survive truth. When someone tolerates less, they become more attractive, not because they withdraw, but because they honor themselves. Self-respect stabilizes power. The most attractive trait is emotional independence. Independence does not mean detachment. It means choosing connection without losing self. When both partners regulate themselves, power equalizes. Desire becomes mutual, not chaste. Psychology reveals that the strongest bonds form when no one needs to win. Control dissolves when both feel secure enough to be real. Attraction then shifts from adrenaline to presence. Presence creates depth. Depth creates longevity. This is where love stops being a psychological game and becomes a shared experience. Most people never reach this stage because it requires awareness. Awareness disrupts patterns. Patterns resist disruption. But on session, they lose power. Understanding attraction gives choice. Choice creates freedom. Freedom transforms relationships from survival into connection.